The date is December 24th, 2007. The time is 3:54 p.m. and I'm going to try to go on a photographic adventure today. It's kind of late. I think the sun is going to be set within the hour. Perhaps even within the next 45 minutes it'll be too dark to really shoot without a tripod. Right now I'm sitting in the Tim Hortons drive-thru about to get a coffee, and then I'll have to decide where to go to shoot, because with the amount of time I have, I can pretty much only pick one spot, and it's going to be the luck of the draw, because looking at the sky I can't really tell what direction has the most potential. The east looks pretty good, but the sun is setting in the west, so I think I'm going to go for where the sun is going to be setting, and that leaves me with a few options. I can go to Mispec Beach, I could go to Irving Nature Park, I can go to Little Park in Milledgeville, which is where I'm probably going to go because I haven't gone there in a really long time, and I just have a feeling about it, so I'm going to go get my coffee and make my way there. Alright, I've got my coffee and now I'm driving toward Milledgeville. Except I think it may be a bit too late. The time is now 4:03. Well, it shouldn't be too late, but it really feels like it's too late. It's getting kind of dark. The skies are extremely overcast, which could be good for photography, but it's a little too overcast. It's making the sky look really bland, and there's not much snow on the ground and no snow on the trees at all. I didn't have high expectations for this session, so I'm not going to be too disappointed if I don't really get a lot captured. But I thought, since it's been a while since I last took pictures, over a week, that I thought I should. So I'm gonna pick a spot and see what I can get. And I'm gonna try to record this. This is pretty much just a trial run because I hope to really go on a lengthy photo adventure one day. Multiple hours, like drive to Fundy National Park when there's a lot of snow on the ground and the trees, and hike some trails and, spend the whole day there. Get the daylight part and the sunset aspect. I think that'd be really fun. But for now, I'm just gonna drive about 15 or 20 minutes to the little park in Milledgeville, which was previously nameless, but now has a sign proclaiming its name, but I forget what that name is, so we'll just have to find out when we get there. It's a pretty cool park. It's in a spot on the Kennebecasis River. It's about 5 minutes from the ferry in Milledgeville, which goes to the peninsula. And right now I'm on the old way to St. John in Renforth, and I'm about to pass Renforth Park, which has been a faithful spot for photography. And yeah, it's pretty much as I thought. There's some potential for photography, but it's way too overcast, and it's just making the light really strange. I don't know how well it would capture through the camera. So by the time I get to the Milledgeville Park, it's going to be even darker, so I don't know where I'm gonna stand as far as photography goes. This whole trip might be a complete lost cause, and I haven't taken a single picture yet, so we'll have to see. Alrighty, I'm at the park now, which is called Tucker Park, according to the sign. The sunset has minor potential. I don't know if I'm going to get a good view of it from here, though. One nice thing about today is that it's extremely mild out. I don't need gloves or a scarf, so that's pretty cool. I'm just sort of trucking along with my camera now. Might as well get started with a couple pictures. I'm just going to leave my camera on automatic for now. Autofocus as well. Take a picture of my car down there. I wish I had a telephoto lens so I could zoom more, but that'll come. I also wish I had a tripod, but that'll come as well. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get a good view from here. I'll have to wait until I'm down by the water, which is a very nice spot. You know, I might need my gloves at the end of this. My hands are starting to feel the coldness now, but it's not too bad. I've got gloves in my little knapsack if I need them. God, there's hardly any snow on the trees at all. It's making for some really dull scenery. Some really dull winter scenery, should I say. Yeah, I can take all the pictures I want here, but nothing's gonna look nice. Well, that's not true, I guess. If I still had my old camera, that would be true. But this camera's capable of a lot more. Things that I wouldn't have even bothered thinking about shooting before, I can shoot now and they'll look pretty nice. So I guess I just have to take tons and tons of pictures. I'm walking over a bunch of footprints, but I can't determine how fresh they are. There were no other cars parked at the entrance to this park, so I don't think there's anyone else here. The sky is starting to show some more potential now. Much more texture than there was before. Before it was completely overcast. Now there are patches of open sky where the light is pouring through. I can see pieces of blue sky among the dark clouds. And sun in the distance glowing through a section of them. Walking through snow is exhausting. And I'm out of shape, which doesn't help. Yeah, I still don't have much of a view from where I'm at. But hopefully that'll change as I get closer to the water, which is about 5 minutes away at least. In the snow, probably more like 10. But I'm getting there. And up ahead I can see that the snow is starting to recede. I guess that's where the sun was able to shine. Where I'm walking right now, I'm sort of in the shade. Okay, I'm on normal ground now. Not too much snow at all. And even no snow now. Sky from here isn't too great. I'll take some pictures of the exact same things as the last time I was here for fun. Maybe as some sort of comparison. That's pretty close. Don't know how well those pictures will turn out. I'm using fully automatic. I don't know if I feel like going full manual today. Like I said, it's not a great day for photography because there's no snow in the trees and barely any snow on the ground, so it doesn't make for interesting scenery, but I'll have to wait until I'm down by the water until I can fully make a determination. And if I decide that it does have a lot of potential, I can go into manual mode and really take my time and set up the shots with the proper aperture and exposure, as well as use the lowest ISO possible to ensure that the photos have minimal grain. Because one thing about digital cameras is that you can pump up the sensitivity of the CCD sensor, but in exchange the shots turn out way more grainy. One way to solve that is by using a tripod and longer exposure times while maintaining the low ISO. So you have shots that are really smooth and grainless. There's a little flowing stream here that I found particularly interesting, so I'm stopping to shoot it, but I don't really have a good angle to shoot it. Let's see how low I can get. Nah, this is no good. If I could see more of the sky, that would be a good shot, but I can't, so I'm gonna have to give up on that. That's what photography is about, I guess, finding shots. Yeah, I don't know. Looking at the previews on my camera screen, not too impressed with these shots. I just I stepped through some ice and my feet are now wet, so that's great. It's gonna feel great in 30 minutes. We're gonna go down by that beach. Let me take a picture of this first. I'm gonna go down to that beach, which is photo number 64. God damn it. I'm getting really wet here. I really need some snow pants and some proper boots. Okay, I'm down by the sand now, going toward the water, or should I say ice, and determine... Oh fuck. If I slip and drop my camera, I'm gonna kill myself. Okay. I'm walking out on... I wonder how far I could walk out on this without it breaking. Probably pretty fucking far. It's able to sustain my weight pretty well. Unfortunately, there's not much of value to be seen from this location. I should be going down to the water on the other side because that's where the sunset is. However, I'll take some pictures here. I'm going to get down closer to the ice. No, this is no good. I'm wasting my time. Off to the sunset. One more. Garbage. Alright, let's continue. Back up onto the road. Or path, whatever. Through the deep snow. And continuing on to the sunset on the other side of the beach, which I can't see right now because there's trees. There's trees blocking the way. My hands are getting pretty cold as well. I've got gloves in my knapsack if I need them. Fuck's sakes. I need some proper boots. Getting soaking wet. Wow. Potential to be seen. Potential, potential, potential. Now, I've got two options right now. I can go to the beach right here or further down. Fuck. Well, let's go look at the beach right down here. Determine what my options are. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to walk along this beach in the winter. The rocks don't look too icy, so I can probably manage it. Getting down to the water is going to be a trick. Yeah. Huh. This is risky. Yeah, I just got my first glimpse of the sunset over here, and It has potential if I can only get to a spot where I can see it. Okay, I'm doing pretty well right now. I'll be doing even better in a couple minutes when I'm really in view, if I can even get there. It's tricky negotiating all these rocks, which I should be taking pictures of for the sake of this recording. Okay, I've got two options, a risky one and a safe one. I'm gonna go for the safe because it would be an awful shame if I came all the way out here and then broke my neck. Well, that certainly has some degree of potential. It certainly does. Just gotta decide how I should shoot this. This ice looks pretty cool. This feels like more and more of a waste. The sunset looked much better 5 minutes ago. I was way too slow in getting here. I should have been here long ago. Oh well, that's photography. You win some, you lose some. Let's see here. Try that. Overexposed. Try that. Overexposed. That's close. Let's try 1/25th of a second. That's pretty good. Let's try 1/60th of a second. It's even better. Let's go for that. Oh boy. Hands are getting cold. Nothing blocking the wind. I want to focus more on the ice. Yep. Holy shit. Some ice just broke right in front of me. It scared the shit out of me. All the ice is breaking right near the shore because it's all melting. Let's see. Photography is so trial and error too. Of course, there's a way to reduce the amount of trial you have to do, and that comes with experience as well, but there's still trial and error and some degree of luck too. You sort of have to be in the right place at the right time, I find. For example, I'm in the complete wrong place right now, but I'm making the best of it. I think I might have to go into manual focus now, so the light is diminishing. Let's flip back into auto and see what that produces. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Let's take some shots in auto just in case my manual ones were garbage, which there's a high probability of. Overexposed, underexposed, unfocused, etc. The longer my focal length, the less auto seems to work, I find. So if you really want to get experimental and shoot right into the sun, you're going to have to go manual. God, this scene really looks good through my eyes, but I'm not capturing it well through the camera. There's a certain sense of peace here. I can't really see any activity at all from where I'm at. Just the ice and the distant trees and the sun and the clouds. I think I've been here long enough. I'm going to change locations. Walk over a little toward the ice. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get over there. Let's try it though. I don't have much time left of sun being in the sky. It's probably the worst way I could have worded that sentence. Oh, I like this. I like this. I'm halfway between where I was and where I want to be, but I like it. So let's shoot some. I don't know if auto is going to give me what I want here. It's certainly not as far as focus goes. Overexposed, trial and error, 200th of a second. That's close. Let's try 250. Yep. The sun is completely behind the trees now. Looks like I missed my chance. Not all is lost though. There's still plenty of light in the sky, plenty of ice on the ground. Let's flip back into auto. I don't want to mess around with manual right now. Auto's good enough anyway, most of the time. Of course, if you really learn to harness manual photography, the results will definitely show it. In the last few months of using my old camera, I was really knowledgeable of how it worked, and I was able to go manual all the time. And the results definitely showed it. But I'm not quite there with this camera yet, but I'm getting there. It'll just take some time. I've taken 184 pictures so far. Let's try to get to where I wanted to be. Oh yeah, this isn't a huge deal. I wish I was wearing gloves though, because these rocks are kind of sharp. If I slip here, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, I made it. Let's get closer to the ice. This is fairly good. This is an extremely mild day here. Oh wow. Because of the angle of the sun now, it's making the clouds purple, which is cool. And I'm down by the ice, which is where I wanted to be. I wish I was here 10 minutes ago. Wow, my eyes are a lot better than this camera. Always take pictures of things with different compositions and different orientations. The more the merrier. That way, later on, you can choose what you like the best. And have others as well, in case the shot's extremely good. And you have many options of how you want to present it. Yeah, I think this day is almost done. The sunset is getting more and more faint. If I had a tripod, this would be great, because the ice looks really cool right here. However, I don't. And I don't think I feel like cranking up the ISO just for this. It's not quite worth it. Am I in manual? Yes, I'm in manual. I'm pretty proud of those shots I just took. I need more exposure though. Let's go for a 1/25th of a second. Good stuff. Take some more. Yeah, I'm having trouble focusing. I really am. The thing with autofocus is that the less and less light you have, the less accurate the focus will be. And my hands are getting cold, so I'm going to put on some gloves. Wow. I don't even have my gloves with me. That's useful. They must still be in the car. It's a good thing it's kind of mild out today. Isn't that something? Alright. I'm gonna walk around the beach a bit, see if I feel inspired to shoot anymore. And if not, that's gonna be a wrap for today. Well, why aren't I shooting all the time? Why do I have to feel inspired to shoot? Why can't I just shoot everywhere? I could have been shooting the whole distance I was walking here. And it's not like it would have been a waste. I could have always deleted the pictures. Okay. I'm as far as I can be on this beach here without going onto the ice. Focusing is a problem. Yeah, this is garbage. All these pictures are deletable. Yet the sky is pretty much clear right now. There's not much cloud action going on. This is pretty much it. The only way this would be worthwhile right now would be if I had a tripod, gloves, a scarf, and snow pants. Being out here shooting with no gloves on is just freaking stupid. Yeah, this is pretty much over. Pretty much. There's 241 pictures. Let's go back into auto. Take some last shots. Wow, auto was taking a lot better pictures than I could on manual. That's to be expected, though. All right, one more. Can't stop. I'm addicted. Okay, let's go back to the car. Make the way back anyway. I might take some more pictures on the way back. And my face is getting pretty numb, so I'm having a hard time speaking. I wonder if my coffee's still warm. When I left my car, I had about a half a cup left, and I didn't really want to take it with me because, of course, I was shooting pictures, and you need both hands for that. You can't really hold a coffee and take good pictures, I find. But that may be an acquired skill that will come. God, I really need to put my neck strap on this camera because I'm going to need both hands someday to get up some slope. And I'm going to really need both hands, and I'm going to end up putting my camera into the snow for support. Of course, I'd rather spin around and fall on my face and put my camera into the snow. So the odds of that happening are very slim indeed. Looking back on where I was, the trees are kind of blocking the view. It looks kind of nice, so I'll shoot it anyway. I'm on the path, walking toward my car. Half a cup of coffee, sitting in my car for 40 minutes. Yeah, it's probably not going to be too warm, huh? But it may be still a teensy bit warm and provide some comfort. After a session of photography that has questionable potential, I'm probably going to go through those pictures and delete a lot of them. But it's been fun.